Yeah, there it is. Okay, go.
Are we live?
Yeah, live.
Okay.
We're live. Hot mic it.
Two Dads, One Dut, the Hot Takes podcast. For those of you who know and listen to us, we record on Tuesday nights. Tonight is Tuesday. There's some things cracking. I think we've got a good pod for you guys tonight. As you guys all know, if you have been listening, a couple weeks ago we did Sitcom. Well, two of us did sitcoms. Trav decided just to do TV smoke shows.
Drama.
Anyways.
TNT knows drama.
Yeah. But we're bringing it full circle. We're hitting
rules
every
were vague
angle on
at
this
best.
pod. Tonight is going to be Sitcom Smokebros. So, yeah.
It's going to be good.
We're giving you our top three
Yeah.
male hotties from the sitcoms.
Yes.
You love them. You need them.
Correct. We're going to do some house cleaning to start. We're probably going to recap our draft, see who won. Shocker, it was not Travis.
Technically.
Yes, technically you lost.
We're going to hit you with the worst and the best. And then we're going to sandwich in a little new segment here, and it's going to be every time that we have a guest. Going forward, we're going to introduce them by asking them a couple questions.
Bang them with 3. They only got to answer 2.
That way you get to know them. And then we're going to get right into the top 3 of the TV Smokebros. But before we do that,
Yes.
who is this podcast sponsored by?
This podcast is sponsored by MVP Lanes, where everyone is an MVP. They rack 'em, you smack 'em. Your classic bowling facility, freshly remodeled inside Bruner's Pub, home of the Fort Wayne First Bottoms Up system. Collect 10 Bruner's Pub magnets. Next beer on the house. Same thing, daily lunch specials. Eat 10 of those suckers, get the 11th one on the house. Bruner's Pub, MVP Lanes.
As
Shout 'em out.
always, you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, Google, and
YouTube!
hello!
First time.
Air horn.
First time. We're going to see first time recording this, so stay tuned to the YouTubes.
Hopefully
We'll be on there.
it fucks.
We'll see what happens.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Without further ado,
And now the whole world knows our genius. It is a phone. It's just going into a microphone. Yeah.
All right.
we are.
2 dads, 1 dut. My headphones are out.
You just got to shake your cord. We can still hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
It does the same thing for me. It's okay.
Classic. As always,
We're on
here I
video.
am. Now I can hear myself. You're 1 dut, Justin Dutteroy.
My name is Travis. I am a dad. I'm one of them. There's another one. Who are you?
I'm the real one. Sker Dad, Brandon Brenner.
Who do you have next to you, Brandon Brenner?
I'm going to introduce her now.
Well, tease. I mean, she's in the shot.
We have a guest. She's also a Brenner.
She's also a bloodline.
She is. She's got multiple nicknames throughout the course of her lineage here, so, I mean, she can
What
say
do you
her
like to
name.
go by?
Right.
Yeah, what should
Hop
be
on
your
there.
nickname?
My name is Brittany.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Sister.
2 T's, A-N-Y.
There it is.
All right.
You'll love to see it. All right, there we go.
Brittany, bitch.
She
So-
spells it anyway. No.
A little house cleaning. So we got our first official hater. It was probably one of my more favorite things to get a notification for. So here's a big anti-shout out to our boy Eddie Lopez _91. He commented on our full throttle girthy football Charlie's Angels picture and said, and I quote, "Meanwhile, y'all looking like you want ducks in your mouth." And to which I
Ducks or goose? Are they the same thing?
to which I replied, "Quack quack," and put a duck emoji.
You should have hit him with a goose.
I hit him with a duck.
But, I mean, because it was a inside joke. If you listen to the pod,
If you
we had
listen
a
to the
debate
pod, you get it.
about the goose and the duck. Clearly, you don't.
Put them together.
You clearly
Come on.
just got. I've been telling you that
Oh,
joke
man.
for weeks. And
Suck
you just got that?
Suck on this goose. And then I put here a ton of people are actually extremely upset that we left Kimberly the Pink Ranger off of our top 3.
I mean, that also checks out.
But is Power Rangers a TV sitcom? So again, there's my question. Gray area
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes, it is.
I mean, there's jokes in it.
There's jokes.
30
in-
minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, because I'd say it's less serious and more on the comical side.
Are you kidding me? It's 5 teenagers trying to protect the world
It's a fucking
from a
joke.
chick
Does it
with
get more
big
serious
pointy
than that?
yabos.
Does
Yeah.
it get more serious than that? You talking about Rita Skeeter, dude?
Was she the hottest ranger on the show?
There's 2.
Yellow.
Yeah.
And nobody's talking to Trinity. I'm sorry.
Hey.
She's a hard pass. You're not going there. But okay, yeah. Without further ado, let's do worse than the best. Let's go really low and then let's
Oh,
get really high.
Is that all we got to recap?
Oh yeah.
We did
Also,
draft last week, didn't we?
technically Dutt won the Doctor Strange multiverse draft, so he is now undefeated.
2-0. Is it 2-0 in these drafts?
All night.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. What?
Is it 2-0?
3-0, right?
3-0, baby.
Yeah, he did the movies.
Oh, the Batman. Yeah, Batman movie in that one.
Yep.
The movies was a travesty.
Yeah. It's
All
a
right.
Tough pill to swallow. Shout out to you. 3-0. You're good.
Worse than the best.
Worse than the best. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Nice.
So mine was just kind of a culmination of things from the last week. Fortunately, kind of put a few things off. A little procrastination on my part.
Might be your middle name.
Yeah, so some of it came to a head. I'm taking responsibility for that. Caused a little tension in the Brenner household over the weekend.
No.
Shocker to no one.
But,
My cousin's pissed.
yeah, it's all right, though. We got through it.
That's it? You're just going to give
You
the
gotta
most
give us-
vague
give us
worst of
something.
No, I'm not going to air out all that dirty laundry. Yeah, just some things that I was supposed to have already had gotten done, didn't do them, pushed them off, and I was like, all right, now I got to buckle down and get some things done.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed do you think Tierney was? Like in the
Well, I think it was a
Procrastination.
culmination of some things, but I would say it was probably a,
Heartache.
I was going to say
Oh,
soft
really?
eight. Yeah, hard eight. Jeez.
heartache. Oh shit, we got real.
Hard
Yeah.
7, soft 8.
I
That's,
mean, it made the
okay.
worst for a reason.
Can't wait to talk to you when the cameras are off.
Yeah.
Okay, Dutsky, hit us with it. What's your worst? That long
Talked
again?
about it. Talked about it multiple times, man. No call, no show. So I buckled down and I got the no show protection. So
Yeah, you did.
This is
you
the
don't
third
show-
one.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually like the 10th.
I was gonna say, it's
but this is like the
way
third
more.
time
Sheesh.
I've mentioned it on the show. So it's
Okay.
just like I had to buckle down. I had to do it. So now you need to put your credit card information in there, and if you don't contact me within a certain time, you are going to get charged.
Blocked.
And
I
is
hate
it,
to
the,
do
is
it.
it the full cost of the cut?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kick them out of the shop.
Yep.
We don't need them.
They're not coming in.
Don't want
I
them.
was gonna say they're not there.
Yeah.
Still paying.
Okay.
Can't kick out somebody that doesn't show up.
That is,
That's
checks
the
out.
whole thing.
They ghost you. I get it. I've been there numerous times.
Yeah.
Okay. My worst. So this actually goes back to New Year's resolution episode, which it's weird how they all start to tie together. I'm doing poorly at it. Mine was
Nice.
to make sure to only get sodas when I get fast food because that's really all I crave. I put here fast food has just fallen off really bad. I had a Taco Bell experience. It was Saturday night when I went home.
Uh-huh.
I spent,
Downtown?
yeah,
Oh,
gosh.
you were saying that you're supposed to buy sodas when you get fast food, just not extra.
correct.
Okay. I was like, what do you always get soda at fast food?
So-
What's the soda in front of you? Does that count?
This one,
Yeah.
the do, MD's fuck. This counts.
Oh,
So,
okay.
She's a baby.
but what I'm getting at is, like, it's just terrible. Like, McDonald's and Taco Bell, call me crazy, at one point used to actually be genuinely good. Like, to the degree of fast food, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, I opened a chalupa up, half of the toppings were missing on one half of the taco. Like, at some point, you're just a bad person. Like, how did you get hired? I bet you had to assemble a taco,
But
like, as an example. I just...
They assume everybody's drunk. You're going to eat it. So they're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I think the expectation at Taco Bell probably is one of the lowest bars that's set in the fast food
Especially
industry.
at midnight, dude.
I was gonna say the
no.
time of day that you're going. Yes, I'm sorry. You can't. You got to set the bar slightly lower.
Been going there for years. Latter half of a decade. Pretty good with, comfortable with the times. So I would put here, hot take, that's the reason why this is a Hot Takes podcast. The Chick-fil-A's, the In-N-Outs, all these places that are getting all this hype and recognition, it's because they're just assembling the shit right. Like, thank you. You put my sandwich together so when I open it, it is stacked layer high how it's supposed to, not sloppy everywhere. It's
If
terrible.
everybody's lowering the bar and they're just keeping it right where it's set at, it looks like a high bar.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
I can tell.
So what's your upset
His
about
worst
your
was-
order?
You had a bad fast food experience.
Bad toppings on his chicken chalupa.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Your
you know,
chalupa is your worst.
well, I had 2 chalupas.
You had a
I
good
had
week. What are you
Crunch
gonna
Wrap.
say?
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess if that's your worst, then
Not a
hell
bad
yeah.
No,
That's great.
it's not because I got home and everybody knows that feeling of like I can't wait to unwrap
Oh,
this
yeah.
bag and just lay this bitch
Oh.
out and just look at the spread.
Disappointment.
Salivate. All I got to do was drink the Pepsi.
Well, that's your problem. You should have just opened it and ate it like a normal person. It's fast food.
Different pod for different day. There's a thing going around. I have a theory. fast food places aren't putting ice in pop anymore. Like their ice machine's always broken, and I'm like, if it's not the ice cream machine, I guess it's the ice machine.
I think more people would be okay with that. You
think
get
more
more
people-
soda.
Absolutely, you get more soda.
You
Definitely
think?
Yeah.
You think?
In
And it
your
doesn't
bra.
it doesn't come out lukewarm.
Bullshit, it don't, because I suck those down and it's tough. It's like drinking a flaming
You don't
hot
have ice
Sunday
at your
Suck it
house?
down.
You don't have ice at your house?
apartment. Yeah, I do, but it doesn't hit the
That's your
same.
apartment.
Crushed
It's like
ice.
it knows a foreign object has entered the area. Like that, my ice does not
I mean,
play
duh.
with the soda well.
You don't have mildew in your ice. As does every fast food ice machine.
Yeah, that's my worst. So let's turn these PBOs upside down.
PBOs.
PBOs,
let's
coming back.
let's touch God here, people. Let's go high.
All right. So my Saturday was just a full-on dad day. I had to take my oldest to Warsaw for a doubleheader in soccer.
Nice.
Played 2 games, scored 3 goals.
Sheesh.
Had to rush home for my daughter's first dance recital.
Hat trick.
And
Hell
she
yeah.
has been practicing this for like 3 months now. Had some very high peaks and some real low valleys. She was really nervous about doing it. Didn't want to for the longest time. She's like, yeah, I'll keep going, but I'm not going to perform. And I'm like, well, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks ago, she actually started getting excited because I told her, just dancing, man. If you mess up, just go big and have a good time.
That's right.
Just got to dance.
And that's what she did. And she crushed it. And she loved it. And we had a good time.
She nailed it. She looks so damn cute. Oh my gosh.
Good for her.
Both daughters,
Hell yeah.
dad day.
Piper and Parker, shout them out.
Shout them out every week.
Love to see it. El Dute?
Yeah, man.
Hit us with your best
Saturday.
shot.
PVOs on Saturday were just skyrocketing through the roof at the 07.
Yeah.
And
I was there.
the last time I had a
The
good time,
pub?
Yeah,
Yeah.
07 pub. Shout out, baby. Cards at bars need to become a thing.
I agree.
100%.
There needs to be a more of like a, not a lost and found, what do you call that? Like just like a game basket?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey,
pedal,
give me...
just like, hey, like pedal. Just
Yeah.
here's 1,000 games.
Well, even if it's like a bar that's trying to be like on the next rung, if you will, like
Yeah.
just here's my ID as collateral. Here's $5. I don't know. Like we'll figure something out.
And mine would
Figure it
be
out.
obscure. Like I'd have bridge and pinochle. Just games that are
Pinocchle's just played with your hands.
Yes.
Aside
also-
from our friend group, I
it's
haven't
also
seen
a
anybody
card
that
game.
actually brings cards to a bar though. Like,
Right?
outside of us, like,
No.
and people always comment on it. Cards at a bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing, dude.
I'm bringing a
I
fun
play
time
cards at
to
my
a
house.
fun-
I play cards at the bar.
Yeah. I
Fun
have
times
a
at a fun place.
card
What-
in my bag.
What's
yeah.
that? Your table of 4 to 8 is all just balls deep in their phones? Weird. We're
Yeah.
actually just going to play games and get
Yeah.
hammered. Yeah.
Socialize. It's a thing.
Foreign concept anymore. You hate to see it.
Love it.
Nice hair. Okay. Nice. I was there. I was
were?
glad I
You
finally got to.
partook?
Yep. Thank you.
Lost. Shocker.
It's because you guys cheat. But anyways, so my best. It is. I actually forgot what it was till right now. Not much leaves me speechless while simultaneously being short of breath from laughing. But this was it. It was arguably in my top 3 of 2022 if we do that, which I'm assuming we will.
Already?
I was gonna say, dang.
Dang, man.
Yeah. So
I mean, we're all halfway through the year.
there I am at work. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's slower. I have to take a pee. I go to this restroom. Go to it a million times. I look down, or I go pee, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, there's kind of like some splatter right here. I was like, oh, maybe it's just like, the mist or the spray. Like they were just cleaning up afterwards, and a lot of it just, the residue, the aftermath.
Sure.
This was an entire puddle of piss. And when I'm talking...
You missed the bowl entirely?
I did not.
Somebody did.
Somebody prior to went in there just guns hot and just pissed
Everywhere?
everywhere. And it's bizarre to me because it was like right next to the bowl. So the only thing I could think of, my theory, is they were sitting down and your dick like flipped out of the side somehow and just went.
Well, more
What?
power to you for if you have the ability to do that.
But yeah, but
What did you
But-
just say?
well, because I'm trying to piece it together,
Say it
brother.
out loud again.
No,
Your dick
don't.
slipped. Oh,
Where?
Oh,
Slide out.
this.
it can't. Yeah, okay, that checks out. No, but there
They're
is.
kind of foolproof. that way.
No. It's because our other toilet that we never use has a really high up.
It's still you're not doing that, but it's not slipping through.
Nothing makes sense to how much piss was on this ground, and that nobody decided to clean it up.
How is this
They
your
probably-
best?
Because it was funny as shit. I was literally speechless. I had no idea what to do.
That's
probably irritated customers. Oh yeah, you build.
They don't get to go back there.
Oh really?
It was one of our own.
But see, my thing is that
Oh my
it's
gosh.
hilarious if it was actually done intentional.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna piss on the floor
And just
and
go.
act like nothing happened.
Full send. And the
It's
best is
Sker
I
did
got
it, stopped in there on the way back from Warsaw.
And normally, again, I'm the guy that it rolls off my back. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But you got to like clean that up. Like I had to narc and tell somebody, so I walk out dying, and I'm like, somebody just pissed all over the fucking floor, and they're just like, oh man, that's crazy. And you kind of just look around at everybody, like who's starting to sweat, who's like dodging the questions, who just has a wet crotch.
Yes.
Because I mean,
I'd have just blamed you.
nothing went in the.
100%.
You don't get it, man. Like I stepped up to the plate, and my left foot was drenched.
Yeah.
Like I could
And if I
pitter
was the
patter
guy who
around
did
in
it, if
Like-
I was the guy who did it, I would blame you because you peed and then you came out.
Yeah.
I'd have came out first and been like, somebody come look at all of this piss before I get blamed for it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, I mean, I know I didn't do it.
But the thing of it is that I mean, we're obviously not going to go into detail about this, but like, we know who we work with. I genuinely think it wasn't a prank. I think somebody just didn't realize they were pissing all
They
over
were
the
on
floor.
their phone. They were
It-
on
it
their
is-
phone peeing.
And I'm telling you right now, last thing I'll say, last thing,
It was a female.
physical impossibility to not
I was
know.
going to ask if is unisex?
If
Because
you-
that's even worse.
Imagine you have a fuel gauge of your piss. This whole thing got dumped on the floor, and I mean, they're riding on E, and maybe that little drip hit the toilet, but like, you didn't even need to flush when you were done. That's how much piss was on the floor. Like, the floor needed flushed. It was...
Was this a hydrated piss, or
Classic.
they needed
It
to
was a stinky
intake some
yellow
more?
asparagus.
It wasn't
Yeah.
as yellow as your shirt, but it did have a hint of yellow.
Okay,
So they were...
semi-hydrated.
Yeah.
All right.
Peeing at work, guys.
Being at work.
It's either
Make sure you
super
go in the
funny
bowl.
Put it in
or
the toilet.
man.
I didn't know what to do.
It's a line in the sand move. You're either going to make some friends or you're going to make some enemies.
It's just like, I didn't get it. I was like, man, somebody really screwed the picture. They peed everywhere.
Okay, boom.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So segment change.
Dad.
Boom.
All right.
Oh, and now they know that when we do segment changes, we don't move.
Yeah, we don't-
We just stay here.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
person knows that.
You go ahead, Bloodline. Lead us in.
All right, so as you guys have heard, we have a guest on this pod, as we are going to continue to do. And when we have said guest on the pod, we're going to do a little ice-breaking exercise with them. And what we are going to do, we have each compiled a question for the said guest. And that guest has to answer 2 of those 3 minimum. If they would like, they can answer all 3 just because. But if they feel like their back's against the wall and just don't want to answer said question, they get 1 pass.
Only one.
Gives
if
you guys a
pass
little
the
chance.
First, that's a sneaky way.
Yeah.
To get
Do you want
your
to go
back into a corner?
first or last as the family?
I can start it off.
Okay.
Okay, so Brittany
Brandon.
with 2 T's. If you were stranded on a desert island
Oh yeah.
for the rest of your life,
Man.
and your first option
How long would it take you to send an email?
I was just thinking, I'm like,
Is that-
this better not be the email fucking question.
you get to have all the food you want, but you only get to drink milk forever, or
Easiest answer of all time.
you get to drink whatever you want, but you can only eat salad. What are you going to do?
Caesar.
When you say salad,
It is just the run-of-the-mill house salad. Nothing fancy. You might as well just be picking it off the grass.
I'm going to have milk with my peanut butter.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You can have whatever food you want.
She
Like
chose
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter.
Entirely.
It's peanut butter.
Oh, I meant like you can use multiple food items.
That's
So, like, you can
wild.
drink-
You get unlimited food.
Unlimited
Oh.
food,
But you
unlimited
have to
drinks.
drink milk.
But it's either...
Oh, fuck yeah. Whatever food I want. Yeah, absolutely.
I think you really screwed the pooch. Do you want to redo? That's your question. Never mind.
Yeah, it's my question.
Hell yeah.
Are you breaking the ice?
Hell yeah, sister.
I like to eat, man.
Eat
Carbohydrates are my best friend.
Eat
Right?
that. You eat that peanut butter.
Plus, you're also talking. Yes, I do have a beer
Is it cow's milk?
in my hand.
Well, she doesn't
currently,
love
but
milk.
Does she get to choose
I
the
drink
milk?
skim milk every day.
Well, vitamin D then.
You didn't say that.
Now it's vitamin D. There we
Now
go.
it's VD.
You didn't say that.
Well, it's vitamin D now.
Oh,
That's what it
man.
is.
You hate to see it.
Well, what the fuck? Well, that changes shit. Then I fucking.
There you go. Vitamin D milk and all the food you want.
Okay, then I guess it's the complete opposite. Then yes, I will drink whatever I want to and just stick with the damn grass.
There we go.
Just be freaking.
Can I get some ranch or some vinaigrette or just the greens?
No.
It's your island.
It's your,
Well,
yeah, if it's on it.
If I want to drink ranch, I get my ranch. Right?
True statement. True statement.
Okay, so my question. This one was, it took me a minute to think of, but I came up with a good one. So, you have to choose. There's 3 teams. This one's near and dear to my heart.
Team Travis.
Are you team left boob, right boob, or team chest?
I'm sorry.
Pass.
Which team are you?
I mean, I did hear something earlier today where people, or last week when we talked about, people were talking about if they have a favorite burner on their stovetop.
See.
So apparently,
100%.
Yes, front right.
well, front left is the dominant answer.
So then,
Front right.
are you saying front right or front
Well, that's what I'm
left?
saying. So apparently now people are just, anything you have multiple of, you have to make a choice in life.
Yeah.
So you gave me A, B, and then C was both of them?
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to play favorites, I get it. Yabos are sick.
Let's see.
You can pass if you
I
want.
love my kids equally.
Yeah. No, I would say that my right one is my favorite.
Okay, I get it. Are you
Okay.
left-handed?
No.
Interesting. So, makes sense. I can't get it. All right, that's my question.
If it's her right one, it would be on her right hand. What does it matter if she's left-handed?
Well, I'm just trying to correlate to
Crisscross
see,
applesauce?
like, so then is everybody's favorite breast their same as
Dominant
their...
hand.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some science there. I mean, I'm not the only crazy person here.
No, this has nothing to do with science.
Yes, it does. Boobs are tight. Anyways, Dad, what's your question?
You're asking the only one here that has them?
Yabos.
Okay.
Had to be a Yabo question.
How am I going to top the elbow question?
Hopefully you don't get passed. Mine probably
I
should
hope
have
I
been.
did. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole or poop out of your mouth?
It's a good one.
You don't
people.
taste it when you poop out of your mouth. Just FYI.
You
Okay.
still have the pass.
Okay, I'm not 100% I understand the question. So am I still consuming food from my mouth, but I'm also
Yeah.
shitting from there?
Yes.
But so how am I getting, what's my asshole's purpose besides shitting?
I think you can taste your food when it's coming out.
pooping, but you still taste your poop. You have taste buds on your rectum.
What the fuck?
So you're tasting your poo as it's coming out.
So when I'm but I thought you said I shit. Okay, I don't. But when
It's one or the other. Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole so when you poop, you taste it? Or poop out of your mouth, but you don't taste it, you just see it?
Cutthroat questions here. We're trying to cut deep.
Oh, this is a no-brainer.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
So your
100%.
answer's... Which one?
It's 100% disgusting.
I guess I'd rather have taste buds on my butthole.
That's the right answer.
Is it?
That's the right answer.
It's because the
Like
only
you
thing
ask this
that's
question all
changing
the
is the
time.
simple fact that I am about to taste.
Close your eyes and vomit. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, check it
I'm
out.
still shitting out there. Like I don't have to shit out of my mouth.
Oh, God.
Cheers.
Yeah, no way. No.
I don't want to taste
I'm
my
3
own
for 3.
shit.
So 3 for 3.
Well, that could have been better.
All right, folks. Well, now we know a little more about Brittany.
Let us know what you think. Would you rather have taste buds on your
Yeah,
butthole
she'd
or
rather
shit
taste
your
out of her
mouth?
butt. She grabs her right boob, and she, what was yours?
She would like to drink everything and have a salad.
And salad. Nice.
Nice.
There we
All
go.
right, there it is.
We're loose. We're goosey.
There we go.
El
A
Dute.
little bit about me.
Segment change.
Ba-da-ba.
And we're
Boom.
back.
Boom. Okay, so we're doing TV, sitcom, Smokebros. Also, we have to make sure we remember to fuck, marry, and kill them. We forgot to do that last time.
After each round.
Every round.
But how we have 4 people now?
Oh.
Well, one doesn't have to. One does like completely gets.
Next.
Yeah, like you
All
don't
right.
even make it.
You hate to see it. Okay, so the top 3 Smokebros brought to you by Elite Window Cleaning, residential or commercial. Set up a reoccurring schedule. They will clean those windows. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Go to their website, elitewindowcleaningfw.com. Request a free quote. Elite Window Cleaning. Who wants to go first? Bronze, silver, and gold.
Guess.
The guest has to go first.
Okay.
That's the chair.
And she's a lady.
She's
a lady.
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
bronze medal.
Now, are we doing the old
Husker do's, Husker don't?
after every round?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the Browns of every round gets the old FMK treatment, and
The
then so on and
Browns,
so
yep.
forth.
The Browns.
You know what? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Okay,
We're ready.
here we go.
Yep.
Okay, I will have to say, my knowledge of actual sitcoms themselves is, I had to look to see if it was drama or like if it didn't say like comedy in it, I completely nixed it when it came to it. If
Hey,
I
at least
was-
you did the work. You
if
looked
I
it
was
up.
questionable
You gotta do the work.
about
Yeah,
it,
you
yes,
looked it up.
the things,
She's honest, people.
the ones that I went with, I was like, I just need to make sure that this checks out. So
Yeah, better than just doing whatever you want. And then we'll
yes,
just get
yes,
stuck
I
in this.
We hate those
I
people.
understood the assignment. I understood the assignment.
Yeah.
So my bronze goes to Stefan Urkel,
Okay.
Ooh.
aka Jalil White
Yes.
from Family Matters.
Steve Urkel.
When Urkel took off the glasses.
When Urkel takes off his glasses, not that I'm not a fan of suspenders because I do love me some suspenders, but when he takes those bad boys off and he turns into Stefan, calm down.
Doesn't he like? Wasn't it like a science experiment or something?
It
like
was.
kind of Nutty Professor-esque.
Yeah, because
think
then
so,
like
yes.
it was an ongoing thing, and then
Yeah.
like try to play how to get like, is it Lisa?
So
Is it-
he's
Yeah.
just sneaky attractive. I guess I
Woo,
missed that train.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
never got on.
Like, do you
Where
know who
were you,
Urkel
dude?
is?
I don't. Yes, I know fucking Steve Urkel.
Damn
What-
it.
I'm just asking a question, man.
What's
But
it?
yes, it was basically like an alter ego where
Whatever happened to predictability?
that's not it.
That ain't it.
No,
That's Full House.
that's Full
bro.
House.
Family Matters, Full House. Okay.
Two totally different
Oh,
things.
Winslow.
No, because of the families.
And your
What
favorite
about
movie's
him?
Die Hard? You old
Get
man.
out.
Okay. Well, what's
You
their
are-
song? Theirs is just as catchy.
No, it's not.
They're all catchy.
Checks out.
He honestly almost made the list.
He is, that man is fine.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that man, he's, oof.
It was a
yeah.
toss
Oh,
up.
Travis's mind right now.
I had to leave him off honorable mention, and it was tough.
That pick, respectfully, might have been worse than any of your picks from the fucking Avengers draft, man.
Says the guy who has Johnny Depp as Tony Stark.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Idiot.
Just because he has a captain as name, don't make him captain.
Oh, he wasn't my cap. Anyways, okay. Nice. Urkel.
Nice. You just said it was the worst fucking pick
worst.
on the face of the planet.
I'd-
He who picked all tortilla chips for the fucking all the best chips.
Unlimited perfectly
Get the
salted,
fuck
though?
outta
Oh
here.
my god, you can't say that.
Call me when they have them.
I want unlimited.
What's your favorite chip?
perfectly salted
Unlimited?
chip. Right.
Unlimited?
Yeah.
Stefan Urkel,
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
my bronze.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Okay.
sister. All right. Sker Dad.
Travis, you have
Okay.
to Google that one later.
Also, I want to also say that, not that this matters for my pick, but he did also start his own brand of marijuana. It is called the Purple Urkel.
And that
Okay.
checks out. See, now I have
And he's aged very well.
Very
He's still an attractive man.
Very much.
+1 for Irks.
Yes, nerds. Huge win on the spot.
Boom. Yes.
So my bronze, which, I mean, we could argue if we're talking about aging, would probably be the gold medal.
Mm-hmm.
This character comes from a little sitcom that aired from 1998 to 2001.
Okay.
Two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. This character's name was Michael Bergen, and he was played by one Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, I guess that checks out.
It was literally, I was 15 when this came out, and it was like one of the first sitcoms that I like watched when it was on TV.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Two guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
You're just like hunting for hot guys at that point. Like we had to pick from shows we actually watched.
You just
I
went hunting
just
for
said
Ryan
I
Reynolds.
was 15, and it was one of the first sitcoms I ever watched.
Do you listen?
Mom, I gotta go find this
You
show
were
on
15,
VHS.
you just started watching sitcoms, but she knows Urkel and you know Stefan. Pretty sure that was out before that one.
86 or 83.
Runs in the family, great picks,
Weird.
back to back. What are we gonna do? How
Oh
are we
yeah,
can't wait
we're
to
talking
hear
about TV
yours.
Smokebros,
Oh, I
and Ryan
cannot
Reynolds doesn't
wait.
make the list.
Gotta
Yeah.
stir the pot.
He's
just
a
little,
hottie.
just a little.
I mean, everybody knows he's hotter now than when he was young.
Yeah.
I saw it coming. One could call me a pioneer.
Yeah. Bought that stock early. Bought it when
Hey.
it was low.
Yeah,
That
you talk about
fucking
stock.
15-year-old kid's
Absolutely.
hot.
That's
He's
fucking
gonna go through
Amazon
this
stock
smoke.
right there. You
That
invest in
15-year-old kid's gonna be hot.
The only time that makes the exception or whatever, it's Hayden Panettiere.
Calm down.
No, he wasn't. I was 15. You
Oh.
idiot.
You are a disgusting man.
I'm not. God.
Hold on. That's what it is. Okay, you gotta.
Jeez.
me? Yeah. Okay. Dad, please, let's get back on track here.
I don't think I can top those. But we're gonna try.
Yes. Let's give it a whirl.
From my youth, I'm pretty sure
Well, we have to
Well,
clarify
this is a long
what
time
age.
ago. I was in elementary into middle school, and this heartthrob. Every girl loved this guy. Man of the house. Voiced young Simba. It's JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Randy Taylor. from
Hit
Home
that air horn
Improvement.
because guess what? We have the same bronze. Yeah.
Over.
I get made fun of Ryan Reynolds if you guys put a 13-year-old on there.
I'll let Duck go first, but then I will back
Because
him
he
up.
was hot then.
Oh, no, I
He
get
didn't
it. I-
grow up to be hot.
I had to cross him off the
He
list
was
because I
hot
didn't
then.
want to put him on it. I get it. He was
He was
huge.
hot then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He absolutely was.
Yes.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT, when I was a 7th or 8th grader, rocking only a dirt stash, I knew looking at him.
You
I
didn't
was
have a dirt
fucking,
stash in 6th
Bradley
Yeah, I
grade.
did.
did.
No,
Bradley
you didn't.
did.
No, I did, but I knew
Oh,
I
you
was an
did.
ugly kid compared to him. Like I saw him on Home Improvement, I'm like, this
I'm not
guy.
him.
Compared to him,
I was like, fuck, man, this is bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm screwed.
This kid gets it.
Yeah, he fucks.
More
I
of a
don't-
heartthrob than young Ryan Reynolds.
100%.
Idiots.
Just because Ryan Reynolds is hot now, he
No,
wasn't hot back
you
then.
you knew the guy was going on to great things.
So
He was not popular. He's not a heartthrob. He was never in any 17 magazine.
yeah, hot take is JTT.
Sexiest man alive made the cover.
Is he arguably
Yeah,
one of the
man.
best? No, is he arguably?
We're saying Smokebros. You don't have to be a kid.
Is he arguably one?
You can't take somebody into the future, take it back, just because he acted in a sitcom. Everybody had a sitcom.
Oh, they weren't
Drake
stars.
had a sitcom.
Trash.
Hey?
Is he one of the best
Robin
child actors
Sparkles?
of all time? Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
How big's the list? If you're
Uh-huh.
giving me 3, no. If you're giving me 10,
Yeah,
yes.
one of the biggest or one of the best.
The guy was the voice of Simba, as Dud alluded to, and
Yeah.
he was on Home Improvement.
Shia LaBeouf was also Stanley Yelnats.
Puke.
Holes is not that good. You live and die on that. Okay, so I had one more thing to add to him, though. Well, I guess in totality to like where he comes from or stems from. I put in hindsight, Home Improvement probably could have raked, just cleaned house with their show had it been like in the Netflix streaming era.
They did.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
Hear me
They
out.
had
I'm
like what 8 seasons?
not done talking. So imagine the show
My bronze.
is Home Improvement, but then you take Tim and Al. They could have their own HGTV show. You take the three brothers. You take Brad, Randy, and Mark. You know Netflix would give them some corny-ass kid show that would get canceled in like 2 seasons. And then you have the neighbor Wilson. He would do something on the Smithsonian Channel, I guarantee it. Like,
On the Smithsonian Channel.
like their whole, he's his demographic. He's got to go for it. But like,
So Home Improvement wouldn't have done anything.
All the individuals
characters
from
would have
them
done something.
Yeah.
stemmed off to
Yeah.
do their own thing.
So I'm saying, like, because he got typecasted, because he became like this child prodigy, but never really went on to do anything that great. Man of the house, Simba,
No,
but
the
like
only show that possibly gets made out of that is the one
Tim
with
and
Tim
Al.
and Al.
yeah, 100%.
No one's watching the brothers, and
No
no,
one's
one
watching
cares.
That's why it's
about
on
Wilson.
Netflix and it sucks. How many shows are on Netflix and suck? I rest my case.
It sucks.
Yeah, my
Those
bronze.
are Netflix sponsorship.
Yeah, my bronze. Also,
Well, I guess we can FMK because there's only technically 3 different answers.
we can.
True.
Brittany, start us off. FMK these hoes.
I'm not mad about any of the picks, to be quite honest with you. But
Well, if you could go ahead and marry one, kill one, and fuck one, that'd be awesome.
I'm fucking Stefan. I'm marrying Ryan and Ryan.
Ryan.
I'm marrying Ryan, and then I am gonna kill JTT.
That's tough. Are they all kids or are they grown
Well,
up?
that's what I'm saying. I have to kill JTT because I'm not going to sleep with him because he's 12 when we're talking about him at this time.
Okay.
So
This could get
How
weird.
old was Ryan Reynolds in that show?
like early 20s.
All right.
So I think I'm going to have to
Sounds
do the exact
fuckable.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're all gonna probably do pass the torch, but baton.
Oh, you're actually killing your best.
I'm not. He's 12.
He's not my best. He's my bronze.
So you're okay to say that
If it was FMK, my
that he
best.
makes this.
And he makes the bronze as a smoke show, but I'm not going to bang him.
Exactly.
Bang
Where's
him.
the fucking line at here?
12.
Oh, 12.
Well, okay, we're talking 7th season
Yeah.
Home Improvement.
Yeah, 7th season. He's 16.
Ooh.
He's got that luscious hair that just like
I mean, 16 is so rough.
I think regardless,
parental consent.
you'd marry
You're
him.
fine.
JTT is the most wholesome out of the 3. Ryan Reynolds is clearly the fuck one, and then you
Clearly,
kill Urkel.
no.
Kill Urkel?
Urkel and JTT are the ones you marry. That's the toss up. But then obviously the other one
Hate
gets
crime.
the fucking axe. There's no in between it because you're fucking Ryan.
Wolf.
Yeah, you guys get it. It makes sense.
You're not seeing it from my point of view.
You're
Yeah.
also a female.
Feels like we're going to the silver now.
Oh yeah, silver medal. Brittany, your silver medal.
So, my silver medal comes from a sitcom named Blossom.
Ooh.
It is Sir Joey Russo, played by Joey Lawrence.
Whoa.
Who's that?
Are you
Oh my
kidding me?
gosh.
I knew you wouldn't get it.
Show me a picture.
Oh
Blossom?
my gosh!
Pull that up.
You don't know Blossom?
No, I don't know
So-
Blossom.
You don't
I'll get IT on it. Hold
Melissa
on.
and Joey.
Melissa and Joey.
Yeah.
That was the.
Is Joey in reference to Friends at all?
No.
No.
I'm screwed.
Joey Lawrence. His name.
Johnny Lawrence?
No.
No,
Joey.
buddy.
Wow, man, you suck. That's him now.
It actually does worse for me. I don't know. Why am I looking at like a B-rated Jason Statham? I don't understand. What did I just look
That
at?
actually didn't
He
exactly
didn't
look
age-
like that.
He didn't age hot. He didn't age well.
He lost his hair, man. It
He
happens.
doesn't look bad bald. He doesn't look bad bald.
He had a flow in the day.
He looks like
had a
Mel
bad boy.
Gibson's
Yeah,
bad boy
stunt double
aesthetic
from
to him.
Lethal Weapon.
100%. That,
aesthetic.
oh my goodness, that little freaking leather jacket that he wore and he also wore a jean jacket too. Man, could
He did wear the jean jacket a lot.
so often, yes.
Okay.
And that hair, oh man, it was just he was the older brother. It was a thing, man. It was
I knew you guys were both going to pick weird.
Joey Lawrence was. He didn't make
13-year-old.
my list, but he was on. He was top
thank
five.
you.
He was
Yeah,
top five.
yeah. That's a good looking.
It's Joey Lawrence.
Yeah.
What show was he
Sitcoms,
on?
dude.
Blossom.
Wow.
Man.
You don't even know who Blossom is.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and blossom and give us your silver.
You ever seen Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
No. Well, yes.
Oh
but
my gosh.
Just because of the what's Sheldon say?
What do you mean?
Bazinga.
Bazinga? Yes.
I can't even with you.
Sorry.
You're the worst.
Okay.
Oopsie.
So, my silver,
Uh-huh.
and if he's not on another list, I'm going to be irate with you guys.
Okay.
He could argue, or you could argue that he made cell phones cool.
I know.
He's probably your guys'
Yep.
number one.
They're named after him. I think he had the greatest high school run of any non-athlete in
True.
sitcom or shows.
I could see it.
Yep.
If you didn't want to be this person, I don't want to be your friend.
And that motherfucker's name is?
Zach
Zach
Morris,
Morris.
or Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Yeah,
My guy.
From
Saved by the Bell.
I'll save some things for later, but you can go ahead and elaborate if you will. What else you got for us?
Well, again, because I thought he was going to be a popular pick, as he should be.
Yeah.
He's my silver.
He just,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to this day, it's like, oh, I had the Zach Morris phone.
Yeah.
Like, you're just that
Yeah.
big honking thing.
Girthy.
And he was just one of the
Reliable.
ultimate glue guys. And I was thinking about this. I'm like, if you take him off of that show, it's not good.
It falls apart.
100% it does.
The research I did, they actually did the Good Morning Miss Bliss, which I didn't know was like technically a show prior to, and that's why it
first
was
season.
like young AC Slater, but not AC Slater or Mario Lopez. But
No, he wasn't on it.
they realized how much like charisma Mark Paul Gosselaar had, and they're like, we
yeah.
got to make a show around this fucking guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd argue to say that like when like the core characters like when AC Slater was there, when Lark, all of them. I mean,
It couldn't
you
be
change any of them and it changes the whole entire dynamic
Yeah.
of the entire show. But
Tori.
yeah, it's like you added people. You didn't take away and try to replace them with a
Tori
newer
sucked
version.
my point. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. Tori was
Yeah.
trash. She was ugly, pretty
Okay,
dirty.
I never said that she was
Ugly,
trash,
pretty
but
dirty.
okay, I can get
Jeez.
on board with the.
Thank you.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
no Kelly.
Fuck no,
And
she's
Zach
not,
like falls
Kelly.
for her right away. It's like, buddy, open your eyes. You
It's
had
new strange, dude.
But
Zach's been all over.
he had the goat.
The man.
All of them.
Yeah.
Never wanted
Yeah,
blonde
that's-
hair in my life except for watching Saved by the Bell.
The goat.
It's 100%
the-
preppy, man.
The
He
goat.
never went
dress.
through an awkward phase. Like
No.
he was always cute.
Fuckable.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd give it to him.
He said it's your silver?
That's also my
All right.
silver, yeah.
Yes.
First one to break the fourth wall, could pause anybody. He
The
was
pause
in it,
was
man.
great.
The
He
pause
just
was
did it, dude.
amazing.
Time out.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so I actually was thinking about that. I'm glad you brought it up. I forgot that I mentioned when we did shows, and I said The Office was the first one to do that. Saved by the Bell, I watched
Yeah.
it randomly the other morning. I'm like, Zachy Morris did this all the time.
Yeah.
All the
yeah.
time.
And literally would pause the show. Time.
Dude, there's
Yes.
Yeah.
there's
Fifth
a
wall.
Yeah.
thing on
Time
Facebook
travel.
that does Zach Morris's trash,
Yeah.
and they go back and rewatch the episode, and they're like, "This dude's just a bad human being."
I was just going to say the opposite. I was like, I don't think that his storyline was ever like, you're really a dick.
Yeah.
But you gotta rewatch it, and then the way they explain it, because they take everything out of context, but they're just like, "Oh, this is this guy, and this is what he's doing."
Oh,
yeah.
You're just
gotcha.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I want to cancel that page.
right, 100%.
Okay.
That's full on blasphemy.
I'm going to give you a silver here so we can
Okay.
inevitably... Well, because now we can still fuck, marry, and kill him.
Well, we can
'Cause
do
we're
it no
only
matter
gonna-
what. It's fine.
Well, we have 3 again, so it's fair.
We're gonna have 3 every time.
All right. This guy. You know him well. He's been around. As soon as he walks into a room, it's different.
He's probably my number 1.
He's probably my number 1.
Big house.
Kramer.
But I tell you what, you gravitate
house
towards
full?
this uncle
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
John fucking Stamos.
He's the fucking man.
I put right here, just a hot fucking dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
He's literally a Greek guy.
John Stamos is hot.
Man, who's getting the screwing in this one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Zach Morrison, the same round. But no, I said it was the first time experiencing a character on a show where you're like, I just really hope I end up like this guy when I'm older. Like, everything about him. Like,
Yeah.
he was the definition of swag, if you will, before anybody knew what it was.
Minus living in the basement.
Wait till the
Love
Lived
it.
in the attic.
Wait till the
No,
gold.
yeah,
Wait till the
sorry.
gold medal happens, bud.
But it's, dude, he had it. Oh, mercy. It was just, he played the fucking instruments and shit. Like,
Dude,
Jesse and the Rippers,
he
dude.
came down on a disco ball.
my gold medal crawled so Jesse could run.
Ooh.
I mean, it's just, is it?
It's a good one.
He's good. I
It's
really
not
like
bad.
him. Yeah.
It's not bad.
All right.
So are we doing this whole round thing again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to.
Adios, Joey Lawrence.
Yeah. I'm killing the shit out of him.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
So I am killing Mr. Russo only because I think he would laugh during the entire time that we're sleeping together, so I can't
But
do
he's
that.
such a bad boy.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it.
Until he orgasms.
Yeah.
Yep, it would ruin it for me tremendously.
Nice.
So he's got to go.
Celtics 3-ball.
I'm marrying Zach Morris because he'd just be a good guy to be around.
I think that is true.
He's going to
like,
inherit a lot of money.
Also because he can just pause people, and I'm like, yeah, just pause that motherfucker right over there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
he came up with the idea of Click before Click was a movie, and Adam Sandler made it.
Yeah. And so and then I'm gonna marry Uncle Jesse.
Ride Stamos like a pony.
What did Zach's parents do? Wasn't his dad something important?
Bigwig, always on the phone. Just watched that episode.
Suits, right? Always wore a
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
Canceled a business trip though for a fishing trip. That's a good dad.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
He did.
Um.
No, I think it's the same thing. I think I have to mirror that. I don't want nothing to do with Joey Lawrence. He's done. I think I want to spend the rest of my life with Zach. So by definition, me and Uncle Jesse, we're gonna roll around the sheets.
As you should in the attic.
I got to marry Uncle Jesse.
See, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Royalties, baby.
But here's what I'll say. I'm gonna marry
What
Zach
was Zach's
too.
band?
Oh, what was it? Zach Attack.
Zach Attack.
But I think
So
what
good.
Zach has, preppy if you will, that is undercover, is he's just a nice, genuine dude. Like he's the flirt, like playboy, whatever. But deep down, he's just a good dude.
Married his high school sweetheart.
Don't get better than that.
He fucking
Does
gets it. Yeah, he fucking gets it.
Storybook ending.
Okay, you can't say. I mean, you can say high school sweetheart, but when somebody says high school sweetheart to me, that means you were only with that person
I
during your
get
high
it.
school. Like
Nah.
he banged a whole lot of other chicas.
Hearsay.
during high school.
Allegedly.
Hearsay.
So did she.
Allegedly.
So you can't say high school
Hey,
sweetheart.
sometimes
Okay,
people
okay.
have bad timing and they find themselves later on in life.
Do they?
What's that? If you love something, set her free. She'll
There
fly.
it is.
She'll flock back or whatever. Some corny ass thing that's on a wall.
Sure.
He is single, ladies
some
out
cook-
there. He is single.
Some cookie cutter house. All right, gold medal round. Here we go.
Gold medal
Gold medal. Brittany.
The podium.
Yes. So
Yes.
I didn't have Zach on my list. I didn't have some of the
big
JTT. I
names.
didn't have him on my list.
It's your
or any
first
of
go at
those
this. You'll
ones.
get better.
Yeah.
No,
But she
my-
did have.
Yes, my list is just fucking fine. Thank you guys. All right.
Ugh, I mean, I would. All right.
Travis,
I
you
will.
are not allowed to talk. You get last place in every draft.
Every draft. Stop it.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right.
So again, my gold. He
Yes.
lives in a house,
Yeah, he does.
and it's Uncle Jesse. Like we've already talked about it. The
Dude,
fact that
Fox.
he's
Bob
just
Saget.
he's 100% just he's a sexy man to look at, hands down. But he's cool as fuck. Like he's just got swagger. He's
He's a guy.
got it going on, man. He's got
a guy.
it going on.
He is the guy.
Yes. There's nothing bad that I can say about him. He
You
aged
know-
awesome also. And it's not weird that I wanted to sleep with him when I was younger.
And you know, Bob Saget and Joey are both just like,
Cut it out.
yeah, both, like you're a smoke, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I could trade places with you.
What was the other guy's name?
Joey?
Uncle Joey.
Oh, it was
Joey.
Joey, yes.
It just sounds weird when you don't say Uncle Joey. I felt the same way. Go ahead, Sker.
There were two Joeys?
No, Uncle Joey and
Jesse?
Uncle Jesse.
Oh, Jesse and Joey. Yes, that's right.
JJ, if you will.
JJ.
Yeah.
Okay, so my gold medal.
Yes.
He's just a man's man.
Hell yeah, brother.
The Tim Allen.
No. He owned a bar. He knew
Ted
everybody's name. He was a pitcher for the Red Sox. And if you
Fuck.
talk about a guy that just had swagger,
Yeah.
He almost
Sam
made
had
it.
swagger.
Yeah.
it is Ted Danson.
Yeah.
It is Sam Malone
Yeah.
from Cheers.
Yeah.
I should have had that as my bronze.
He was the dude before there were dudes.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%.
Checks out.
Yep.
Even as a young kid, which if you're not like, I'm hitting on chicks, you just knew he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
Hot take though, the what's her nuts from the Brady Bunch is not hot. Like why he was so enthralled by her, I will never know.
She's... Which one?
What
She's
are you
not
talking
from
about?
the Brady Bunch. Who are you talking
The
about?
one that works there.
Which one?
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, no,
Or
not
the
Kirstie out. The very
Diane?
yeah.
From Southside High School?
Yeah. Trash.
She's not from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, she is. She's from a show.
Oh my.
It feels like the Brady Bunch.
This is why you can't talk sometimes.
It doesn't matter because anybody that walked in that was attractive was going to fall for Sam.
Oh yeah.
But he
Yeah.
didn't have to fall for him back, idiot.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about Cheers, right?
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
We're talking about
Have you seen
Smokebros.
season 1? The one that has
Attractive
this
people-
lady in it that I'm not being stupid. Like, I know
Yes,
what she is.
that was who he eventually wanted to be with, but that doesn't mean throughout the show, every time an attractive person came in, they were like, oh, who's that guy? Make me a drink. And Sam's like, I got you.
He could have done better.
Then,
He was the settler. She was the reacher.
well, we're not. That's
There's
a
always got to be one.
yeah, that's a debate for a different pod. We're talking about strictly Sam Malone, my
Yeah.
guy.
I'll write that down. The reacher.
Tony Danza was pretty fucking hot too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold me close, young Tony Danza.
Who wins in a street fight?
Who?
Sam Malone,
Or Ted Danson?
Tony Danza.
I'm going Sam.
He's got a longer reach.
Yeah.
He was a pitcher.
He just throw a fastball at you.
What did he do on his show? I forget.
He cleaned the house.
I know that, but what did he do before that? like in the theme music, he was like playing out like flag football or something.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
All right.
Who's the
Dusky.
boss?
Gold medal.
It's Uncle Jesse, bud.
Yeah, how
Is
is
it?
it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we just
1,
had
2,
him
3. If
flip-flop.
you would be gay for any man. 1, 2, 3. Uncle Jesse.
Jesse.
John Stamos.
Yes.
Did we just become best friends?
Yes.
No,
Yeah. No, you wouldn't get it.
no, I know what that's from. I'm saying no to Uncle Jesse.
That
I
he's
can't believe he didn't even make
not
your
gold?
list.
Didn't
Yeah.
make the list.
That's
Here.
disappointing.
Have mercy.
Zach didn't make mine, so
Yeah.
I just don't
That's
think a lot
more
of-
egregious. That's more egregious.
Honestly.
We're not
Honestly,
done.
and then some
Honestly-
people who've never heard of him.
yeah.
Whoa.
Your cousin
Oh, yeah.
Natalie has no idea who Zach Morris is.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
As I referenced him thinking, she was like, so who's this guy?
Who's
What-
Zach
what's he
Morris?
play?
Who's the coolest guy in
Oh
the
my
world?
gosh. So I didn't pick Zach, but I was very close to picking AC because Zach just wasn't my flavor, man. That blonde hair. I mean, he was cute, but he
Gotta
just
have curly
didn't.
mullet and muscles, baby.
You gotta have muscles, man. You put a singlet on. Oh, gee, mini cricket.
Do you guys ever watch California Dreams?
No.
Oh, there's a lead singer there. This pod's gonna take a turn.
Different pod for a different day. All right, my
Who's
gold.
your gold?
Let's finish this fucker.
Yeah.
It's a guy. He ran the
Really?
show. It was a guy. Spoiler alert. Ran the show. From start to finish, he knew what he was doing. Controlled the room. Kind of like an Uncle Jesse, a younger version, a blonder version. He's from Cali. It's Zach Morris.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
It has to be, dude. He's such a hot dude. You're just like, damn it, you're a hot dude. So I put here, is Preppy the best nickname ever?
Yes. 100%.
Prep, yeah,
100%.
100%.
I was thinking about it,
was
and
great.
it's kind of goaded out the back.
Yeah, Preppy's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's a dig at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's making fun of him.
But it
But a lot of
fucking
people, if you're
rules.
not in on it, you're like, oh, that's just a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put here, is he the epitome of every guy wanted to be him when he was at his apex?
100%.
100%.
100%. Hands down.
Just checking. And then I put, this is like a weird, just like funny fact. Saved by the Bell to me was one of those shows that made you feel like it had a decade plus run. Do you want to take a guess how many actual seasons there were of this show?
5.
7.
Are you including like the college years and all of it? Like,
No.
I actually have both, so make your original.
And
or
are you
initial guess.
including the Miss Bliss season?
Again, make your initial guess and we will discuss.
Are you talking about?
Well, I need to know what I'm
Zach
guessing.
Morris's run, because Zach was in there.
He
during
was in
Miss
all
Bliss,
of them.
and he was in there.
But
in
what's
the
actually
summer-
labeled
Include
Saved
both.
by the
Yeah.
Bell?
Include both, so
He
it's a
was there.
sandwich.
Zach Morris was a part of 7 seasons of Saved by the Bell
9 seasons.
9.
total.
9 seasons.
6 total seasons.
No way.
I was close.
1 Good Morning Miss Bliss, 4 of Saved by the Bell, 1 College Years.
There was 2 seasons of the college years.
Yes.
1. Craziest thing is,
Man.
I mean, pull it up, do some research. I don't know.
What about Saved by the Bell?
Did you
Summer
only go to
Rental?
one site?
The Summer Rental one, I don't know if they included it, but I would assume they did because when I looked up per episode, because I was like, as a kid, I felt like there were 1,000 episodes.
Oh yeah.
16 episodes season 1 of OG, or not Miss Bliss, but just Saved by the Bell. 18 for season 2, and then 26 each for 3 and 4. So I'm assuming the beach ones are in the 26.
I have to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't trust your numbers.
I don't trust that.
But that's crazy, right? And all these shows, you start to look back at all of them, like Cheers is an outlier, like of an older one, but they really only had like
Because he's OG.
3 to 5 years
No one
at
could get
best.
rid
They
of
got rid of
Sam.
him.
They
Yeah.
couldn't get rid of Sam.
They
It's
did
just-
get rid of him.
But we have to move on to more important stuff. Who are we fucking, who we killing, who we marrying?
So I already fucked Uncle Jesse the last round. So
We're running
I
it back?
will not do it again.
Yep. So even though
Mama needs
I'm,
a taste of that nectar.
Yeah, I'll come back for seconds all day, but I want a little bit of flavor.
Okay.
So I am
Pass it
definitely
around.
giving it to Sam. He's gonna take me to Pound Town for
Oh.
sure.
Teddy D.
Yeah.
He's a bartender. He's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah, he
moves.
is.
Yeah.
He's
You
got
talk
moves.
about moxie.
He's got moves for days. So
Sheesh.
I'm giving
Gold
it
medal.
to him. Again, I'm just
You're killing Zach Morris?
no. I'm gonna marry Zach still because
Oh, yeah, because you fucked him. No, who'd you kill? You just...
I gotta kill Zach. Sorry, Zach.
I was going to say, you're about to either marry or fuck 2 people, and that's not...
Yeah. So Uncle Jesse, I'm gonna marry him.
Okay.
Uncle Jesse's dead.
R.I.P.
All right, babe.
6 feet under.
I'm giving Zach his chance in the sheets, and I'm gonna marry Sam Malone.
Yeah,
Marry the bartender.
I'm gonna.
that's a tough look.
That's
Yeah.
a tough love right
Yeah.
there,
Tough
man.
love.
Late nights.
That's what-
You're
Worried.
getting cheated on
That's what
100%.
the younger
Why do you
Marriage is
smell
divorce.
like that?
That's a
That marriage is a
simp
divorce
behavior.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't go work at the bar.
I mean, you can. You would just be called a very clingy...
Then you're just going to be 100%
Creepy.
around each other. Then you guys get divorced.
You do know what, like,
I can't run the back office.
You're asking for it. That's trouble. Don't shit where you sleep.
Boom.
Working office relationships.
Jim and Pam.
Jim and Pam, they're exceptions, not the rules. And their relationship kind of sucked.
he who
Towards
was
the
in
end.
a relationship?
Well, I mean, Pam was in one, and then,
Oh.
yeah, Jim
Yeah.
broke it. But anyways,
I think I got to follow Brittany on this one.
which is,
I'm going to bang out Sam just for the one night stand.
Yep.
It's going to be money.
there it
It's
is
gonna
again.
be-
I
it's
knew it
gonna
was gonna
be-
happen.
Got to marry Preppy for the money. And then adios, Uncle Jesse.
Because it's going to be memorable. I mean,
Yeah.
the sex is going to be memorable. Like, he's going to put you on the bar top. Like, it's going to get fun.
If I'm banging Sam, it's gonna be at Cheers.
100% it's going to be at Cheers.
No,
I just
Cheer-
said bar top. Yeah.
Sam's dead.
Is Cliff there? Sam's dead.
Yeah, Jesse gets married,
Friendship over.
and then you fuck Zach. You have to.
All right.
You got to see what the preppy pea's about.
You don't.
It's overrated.
You went there first, or the first round. I had to see. I had to know. So it's yeah. Anyways, that's our.
That's our top 3.
That's the top 3 smoke.
Man, was it memorable.
sitcoms. Sitcom top 3s.
My honorable mention is
Ooh.
notable.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
I
I will
love
have to
this.
say.
Okay.
Only because it doesn't fit anything that you would probably see me with whatsoever.
Steve Urkel again.
It wasn't Steve fucking Urkel, okay?
It was
Stefan.
Stefan.
Get it right.
You get my name? What?
2 T's, A-N-Y.
Glasses, suspenders, they're on, they're off.
I'm hoping they're off. So this just, I mean, he's not bad looking by any means, but it's just, there's something about a
Like
man
Sheldon.
that,
The Koopa.
there's something about a man that just, he has the utmost confidence, but not in a cocky, dick-headed kind of way. Just, it doesn't matter if she's black, white, tall, short, blonde, deaf. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he wants
Oh,
her,
yeah.
he's getting her, he's going to go after her.
I don't know who you're talking about.
And
I
it doesn't
know.
matter the fact that he's only 5'5" either.
What?
But Mike Flaherty, aka Michael J. Fox from Spin City,
He was on the list.
he made my honorable mention. That little shit just got any woman because he just went after it. He was like, I want her, I'm getting her. I don't care that I am short. Like, I got everything else going for me. Little deputy mayor, give it to me, buddy. Liked it.
underrated, great sitcom.
Such a great sitcom.
So
oh
good.
my gosh.
And
Travis
even when they
never watched
lost
it.
him and Charlie Sheen
He
came
has
in,
no fucking
it
clue.
wasn't
No idea.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No,
Right?
I liked it. I
held
did
up with
like
Charlie
it.
Sheen.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't.
It's-
You didn't know anybody, but freaking.
It's good, man.
He's Back to the
Uncle
Future to
Jesse.
me, and that's about it. And I've never found him attractive. Like, I mean, I can point out, obviously, we just did for 3 people. Like, when they're good-looking dudes, I don't see it.
This is all about
Do
personality.
you know like
man.
where he got his start?
Growing pains.
Yep.
You're welcome.
No.
Oh, damn it!
God,
I
you're
got
the
it.
worst.
No.
You sure he was on that show?
No, he wasn't.
No, it was.
No,
he was
not.
scheduled to be on it.
Scheduled?
What?
Look
No.
that up.
He was
What
a
does that
heartthrob
mean?
that could have made it.
What does
Anyways,
that mean?
Show me that smile.
that's top 3.
It
Oh wait,
was.
does anybody else have an honorable mention?
Well, I don't know if it's going to top Michael J. Fox.
You
Yeah.
can try. I mean,
You didn't see it coming.
go ahead.
No.
What is it?
No, do you have one?
No.
You just prepared your 3.
Yeah, pick 3.
I mean, if you're going growing pains, it's Kirk Cameron, right?
It's pretty
It's gotta
good.
be.
He
He lived above the garage. He had a
Absolutely.
friend named Boner. You don't get better than that.
Friend name?
It does not get better than that.
All right, that checks out. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't have one because, truth be told, I actually found it pretty hard to think of like dudes.
Well, I was talking
that
to,
hard.
and this will go ahead.
It's
You
not that
guys
hard.
get ready. I was talking to my wife,
My wife.
and she was actually talking. She goes, "There's just not a lot of attractive sitcom guys."
There's not. Like when I was
Well,
looking.
because
I mean,
they always
Yeah.
have a hot chick and like an ugly dude just to make it like
Yeah.
realistic, I guess. But it's like the most unrealistic.
Right,
thing.
and like when you
Right.
think about it, a lot of our stuff was from older
well,
shows.
because that's
so
what I was like, man,
nowadays,
do
I
I
was
just
like,
not
oh,
know newer
nobody's on.
shows? Because
Yeah.
Is
I
it like, do you go Nick Miller just because it's Nick Miller?
And that's what I was
Well,
saying.
I thought
I'm
about
like,
taking
that
Schmidt.
attractive.
he's not attractive at all. Schmidt's not really that attractive.
I was like Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I
it's
wouldn't
just-
even say that.
yeah, there's just somewhere it's like it's tough. 'cause
Chandler, Joey from Friends, like
thought
I really,
about it,
I
but
mean,
I
I'd
was like,
say they're
no.
cute, but they're not like. I don't-
Ross.
They're not smokes.
Russ sucks
Russ,
so much
stop
ass,
that.
dude.
So I thought Bradley was way hotter than Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I like the older.
Oh, the
one.
older
Yeah,
brother.
Oh, the old,
First one
he
to
was
get
on
the
my
man
list
bun.
too,
Who's the
but
first one to get the man?
but I was
Yeah.
like,
He
I
can
gotta
drift.
go.
He can drift.
JTT, you know me. Yeah, he was in Tokyo Drift. I had great that guy moment.
Oh, cool. He can read the manual.
Puke.
Home Improvement guys drag racing. Oh shit! All right, segment change.
We crushed it.
Yeah.
All right, hot take.
Yes.
Here
From
we go.
The guest.
And for those of you that don't know the rules that which we abide by on this podcast,
Yes.
the goal of this is to create a take that no one is going to agree with, or when we have multiple people on, as long as you're in the minority, which with 4, you're not going to be unless you're by yourself. So,
Truth be told, we still only have one
correct.
Yeah.
to this day.
Yes. So without further ado, Britt with 2 T's.
You're
What
the
is that
only-
hot take?
You're the only one that can call me Britt here, though.
That's fine.
Oh, trust me, I called her earmuffs Brit one time. I didn't hear the end of it.
Yeah, it's Britt Nasty.
Yeah. Yo, Brit Nasty, what's going on?
nasty.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome Lager.
Smack us with this hot
Okay, I'm gonna move on from that, guys.
take. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna piss off a lot of parents with this one.
Ooh.
Yes.
Kids suck.
Yeah. No, having just taken my niece to the Indianapolis Children's Museum, I will not say that kids suck. I won't say that they're great, but I won't say that they are absolutely atrocious little shits either.
Yeah.
But I had a decent group also. So,
So hot takes, kids are kids.
hot take. I think that the driving age needs to be increased from 16 to 18. And not only that, you have to hold a learner's permit no matter what age you go to actually get your license. You have to hold it for a year. So if you want to get it at 18, you got to start at 17. Hold it for a whole year. Like, I don't trust kids these days. I think they get too distracted. They don't even know how to have a fucking conversation with you. So
checks out.
how are they allowed to just operate this massive amount of machinery that could potentially kill me, everybody else on the fucking road? And then you have phones, every other device that's there that just is nothing but a distraction. So it just makes them not pay attention even fucking more. Sorry, no, 18. Don't want you on the road with me right now.
Hold on. Did you get in a car and just ride with a 16-year-old down to Indianapolis?
No, this was.
This
All the
road
way
trip
there.
is interesting.
no.
Stefan drove me.
I need somebody 25 minutes to drive. You see?
No. Mm-mm. Nope. But I just these days are just like super distracted driving in
Do
general.
you also put a cap on the age limit for how old you can be to drive?
There should be.
I think there should be, but I didn't think of that. I didn't go into that piece of it. But I feel like you don't have the mental capacity to be able to take everybody else's life seriously until you could be drafted, to go to war and take one, so to speak.
I agree.
Nowadays.
And I'll comment, I just had to pee so bad.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Well, I
got your agreement.
That's not a hot take. That's just a good take.
Yeah, that's
because
just a good take.
I
That's common sense.
100% agree with you. I think, and I know it would be terrible for parents.
And that's what I'm saying. I know it's a really shitty thing for parents, but I feel like
you could up it to 21 for me.
I almost said 21 to be
if-
quite honest
If you're gonna
with
say
you.
driving and drinking,
Driving drunk, classic.
right? You get it both, and that's the only reason why you wouldn't do it. Is
Not my
because
license.
I can now
Okay,
drink,
yeah.
I can now drive, but it's
Sensory overload.
terrible out there.
It's awful. It's 100%
terrible.
terrible. Even with the screens that are in cars nowadays too. Like I know that you're not allowed to do certain things like from safety purposes,
When the car's
like when
moving,
the car
yeah.
is moving. But I mean, no. I just
So here's my thing.
age increase.
Okay.
People driving.
He's
No.
mad.
You already said you agree.
Yeah,
You're
no,
done.
that's all
talking.
you're
done. That's
You
it.
missed it.
No, I agree. It's just one of those things that
Just one of them.
That a girl
that I
goes
think
through.
people
When I'm
like
angry and sad.
subconsciously just like I don't know if it's take for granted or what it is, but like driving's kind of a big deal.
It's a huge deal. It's
And-
a huge responsibility.
And we already science, more of that stuff, like go into what's that called? Autopilot. Because when you do something so many times like that, like you just zone out. It's like when we talked about it before. You get to work and you have no idea how you got there.
Oh,
No, and you
100%.
pray to God that I didn't kill somebody on the way there.
Imagine a 16, 18-year-old that has like
Yeah.
40 things going on all at once while they're just now learning how to drive. No, thank you.
And when we had to drive, not that everybody abide by that rule, but you had to go 6 months without having, like, you had a probation period.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Yeah.
have anybody in the car with you, like, nothing. You couldn't drive at night. Like, it was just solely you. Like, they don't have, I don't even think they have that anymore. Like, I don't even think
they do.
they still
I
have
think
it?
it's still,
Okay.
like,
You have
once
to
you
have
get
a
your
certain amount of
learner's-
hours driven.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
don't
it's
think that's a thing.
No, I have a
No, that is a thing. Somebody was
girl
just
that I
talking
work
about it.
with. Her son's getting ready to get his license, and they have to have 50 hours logged driving before he can get his license.
Is that outside of driver's training or in addition to that?
I think that's a part like outside
Or just the
of
process,
it. Yes,
okay.
because he has to drive with his mom, and I'm like, and
Oh,
I don't
so
know
they
how
just
like.
write those off?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how true that is. Like, I
Yeah.
drove 2 hours. I'm like, no, you didn't. That's an
Yeah.
excessive
No,
amount of
You're
driving.
not driving to Indy and back.
Yeah.
I got 4 hours
No.
in yesterday. No, you didn't.
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's like
Absolutely not. You didn't.
as
You drove to the
kids,
grocery store, you came back. It's
Exactly.
12
This ain't
minutes.
New York. No, it didn't take you 2 hours to get there.
well, kids, young adults, like we all grow up and evolve, and we go through like these phases. It's like you get your license, you roll down your windows, you blare fucking loud music, like you try to act as cool as you can. That whole like mantra aura has just like slowly evolved to be even more like fuckboy like style. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
I don't give two fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just keeps getting more and more ramped up. To
You know
where
what I
it's
want
like
to happen to those people? Same thing with the people with scooters downtown.
smoked.
Yes. You don't get killed,
Yeah.
but man, do you need a fucking realization that what you're doing is wrong.
Hopefully you have insurance. Yeah, it's just and you realize too, because again, everything's hindsight, which different pod, different day. How everybody inevitably becomes that old soul, looking back and being like, "You're
Right,
just dumb."
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to feel like when I say this that it's actually true that I wasn't at that just little shit kid.
We all
that,
were.
and I know that I wasn't 100.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also know like I'm so contradicting myself because I did one thing and also did another. But like I felt like I was at the end of the day a pretty damn good kid. Like I didn't get in trouble at school. I got good grades. Like yeah, I did some sketch things at times. But
But did you drive like shit or did you drive good?
Yeah.
Did you drive good?
You drive good?
Boobs are good. Why is the sky good?
Well, I did get pulled over 3 days after having my license because I did.
Says the one with the
Cut.
hot take about toddlers not driving.
That's why.
Again, because I'm
You
sitting
gotta
here
walk the
saying,
shit. You gotta walk the
yeah,
path.
I'm not going to sit here and comment on anything that I have not already done myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have
lived
no
in a glass
knowledge
house.
of this. Like, I don't know statistics or anything like that. But I just feel like as this younger generation is getting older, I just feel like they're not going to want to drive anyway.
Jackson doesn't want to drive.
Right, they're
so
just
many
gonna be
kids are
like,
like,
really?
take me,
no,
Uber,
they like the fact
yes.
that people take them places that they don't have to
100%.
like because that's not gas in their car. That's not a car payment. That's not
Responsibility.
that's
Social
not fucking
media is
anything that they have to do.
Ruining
That's
the
it.
world.
Yeah,
That's just-
they don't have
that's-
to put down their phone when they're driving to get to someplace. They can
Right.
be on it the
And
entire
I don't know
damn
how
time.
they could implement it, but it's like, after you get like multiple DUIs and you have to put literally like
The
a
breathalyzer.
breathalyzer in your car for it to start. Like they need to do like the
Plug your phone
antithesis
in.
of that with
Yes.
your phone. Yes, like
Like plug your phone in
you
and it locks
can't
it.
be
Right.
on this
You would
While
assume
your
it's
car's in
coming.
drive.
when
Well, like-
this car is in motion.
Well, like
somehow.
California has a hands-free. I mean, there's a lot of states that are hands-free. So like,
Sure, but
some of it, like no, some should like when I was with Dustin, freaking the ex-in-laws, man, they were truck drivers. They're like, they see you in California on your phone. It's not okay.
So the
Like,
thing,
like, could you imagine if that fine was like $1,500
that's hefty.
or something where it's
No, they
like we
said-
are gonna deter you from being
no,
on
brother,
your
like
phone.
truck drivers, that fine I think is anywhere between like 5 and 10 grand.
Well,
Oh, it's
100%
huge.
because
It's
that's your
gigantic.
job. But
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
like the 16-year-old that just got your license.
But that's where I was gonna say is, I mean, back it's probably been a couple years, but there was that random period where like hands-free rule was being heavily implemented,
Yeah.
and you would get like $500 tickets if you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Smell-
like seatbelts.
Smelled like a quota thing because haven't heard a lick of it since.
Yeah,
People are off their phones.
not true.
Everybody's
Yeah.
getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
No, it's not a
I
hot take, but
agree
it's a
with it.
really
my
good
mom,
take.
like, my birthday was in November, so it was right before
Do
winter,
you
and she was
remember?
like, "You can get your license, but you're not driving
Yeah.
until after the first winter." Like, she's like, "You're not going to get your license and then go into winter
Go into
and
the
then
snow
drive
in
without having to
Indiana.
drive."
Yeah,
Thrown
no.
to the
I was like, "I
wolves.
mean, that checks out."
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And then I
That's-
also didn't get it until I was 18, so because I just had all my friends drive.
I was gonna say because you had all your friends
As
drive
all
you.
my friends were driving. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't really need this thing, and then I was like, man, I should probably get this.
yeah, it's
Which,
Before
I mean, not
graduated high
to change gears from this take because we're almost done, but along these lines of like making me age longer, I just found out like 2 months ago that here in Indiana, now you can't buy tobacco until you're 21.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
found that out?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
literally
yeah.
playing the simulator with AJ, and he
Yeah.
wanted somebody to go buy him dip.
just
Yeah.
And he was like,
itching for a dart.
he goes there and he was like, I can't do that. I'm 19. And I'm like, what? You can't go buy some chew?
No,
dude, you
not
can't
anymore.
get vapes.
Nothing.
You can't get anything.
21, man.
Anything tobacco, anything like that.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I get it. I
I guess.
different pod, different day, man. Like just the shit that we're like legally allowed to buy and put in our bodies, but like some stuff is illegal. Like that's a whole rabbit hole for
Crack a can?
like it just is it snowing? It doesn't make sense. Like I
Ski trip?
don't know.
Oregon?
Yeah, it's
Do whatever you want.
That's what I was saying.
Good
Yeah.
stuff there.
yeah. There we go.
There it is.
There it is. Let us know what you think.
That's
Should
the
we
pod,
raise the
people.
age?
So everybody
I'm
agrees with me?
driving.
Everybody's in agreement?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%.
Great take.
Great
It's not
take.
a hot take. It's a great take.
Non-hot
Okay.
take.
Great take.
Let us know if we missed anybody. There was some overlap on the list, but we need to know. TV Smokebros.
Who'd we miss? I honestly think we nailed them all. Hence the overlap.
I mean, I think there was some obvious big hitters,
AC
but
Slater didn't make
AC
the list.
Slater didn't
he
make
didn't make it. I mean,
Yes.
I think Kirk Cameron could make some lists.
Yeah, Kirk Cameron makes
Definitely.
Some
AC?
So,
Oh, go ahead.
90210 is not a sitcom
No,
for the
it's a
record.
drama.
That's a
Okay,
drama.
that's what I
'Cause
thought.
I was gonna-
'Cause I thought you were for sure
Oh,
putting Luke
God, he
Perry on
has
that
to make
bitch like
him
there
in
was
there.
no tomorrow.
No,
Jason Presley
the only
for
thing
me.
I debated on was the dude from the other side of the tracks from the OC, and that's because I was drawing a blank. But then Jonathan Taylor
Yes.
Thomas hit me, and I was like, "Pfft, done.
Done.
Pen him in. Don't even need
Ben
pencil."
McKenzie.
Yeah, final draft
Ryan.
already done.
Woo! We're just
Scott
going to have an
Baio.
OC pod.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to fit it in or what format. We're just going to talk about the OC for an hour.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
You've been
okay.
on the
That's
run,
the hot
driving
take.
in the sun.
All right, people. Thank you for listening again.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Rate,
You're
review.
welcome. Looking out for number one. California, here we go.
California.